This is the OTB Network.
They're racing in the Sunshine State. And it's Our Edge going out to take the early lead. It's Never Too Late away well to Funny Bone came out third from the inside. Then it's Coffee Boy in fourth. On the far outside, Mannington is fifth early. And Dream Maestro was well off this pace as they move up the backstretch. Our Edge on top a half length. Outside, it's Never Too Late is in second. Coffee Boy behind them in third. And then it's Mannington on the far outside. The favorite to Funny Bone is fifth right now on the rail. 2.5 lengths off the lead and 8 lengths ahead of Dream Maestro. 22-3 was the first quarter, and they're into the far turn where Our Edge is the leader. It's Never Too Late is second to the outside. Coffee Boy right behind them. To Funny Bone has the rail 2 lengths off the lead after a 45 flat half mile. Mannington is ridden along in fifth. Got to keep up, and then Dream Maestro coming toward the quarter pole. Our Edge, it's Never Too Late. Coffee Boy to Funny Bone needs a spot right behind them. They're into the stretch. It's Our Edge. It's Never Too Late to Funny Bone. No place to go third. On the far outside comes Coffee Boy into the final furlong. Our Edge keeps the lead. Here's Coffee Boy on the outside. It's Never Too Late to Funny Bone right behind those three who come down to the wire. 3 horses bobbing noses in the Sunshine State. It's Never Too Late, Coffee Boy, and Our Edge, then to Funny Bone.
It happened again, moves in there in the gate. And they're off in the Oaklawn Handicap. And Misremembered bounces out there along with It Happened Again. Double Threat rather is right there third, and on the Gale, Winslow Homer is showing some real run today, and Winslow Homer is going to go out and try to duel for the lead with Misremembered right away. To the outside, It Happened Again is third. Double Threats at the rail in fourth, followed by Stashi's, and at the back as usual is Win Willie. Winslow Homer galloping along on the lead just over a length. Misremembered and Calvin Burrell in the middle in second. That's Double Threat at the rail in third. It Happened Again, 2.5 off the leader in fourth. Then Stashi's and Win Willie. The opening quarter, 23-1, a good honest pace. As they move for the backstretch, Winslow Homer dueling with Double Threat now. Misremembered is still out in the middle in third. It's 2 lengths further back to It Happened Again. And Stashi's and Win Willie is about 9 or 10 lengths off the lead as they continue down the backstretch. Winslow Homer's got the lead. Double Threat is second. Misremembered and Calvin Burrell on the outside third after a half mile in 46-4. They continue toward the final turn. Winslow Homer's been in front all the way. Double Threat is second, and Misremembered now trying to move up some on the outside. Stashi's is on the move. Also right there, It Happened Again, and it's still 6 lengths back to Win Willie, waiting for his stretch run there on the final turn. And Calvin Burrell says go, and here comes Misremembered up alongside of Winslow Homer. 3/4, 110-4. Here they come into the stretch of the Oaklawn Handicap, and it is Winslow Homer and Misremembered battling for the lead. And on the outside, here comes Win Willie, and driving down the middle of the track, it is Win Willie, who's coming strongly to his inside. Sashi's and Misremembered is still right there. It is Win Willie and Misremembered with a 16th to go. Win Willie trying to score another great Oaklawn win, and it will be Win Willie to win the Oaklawn Handicap by a length and a half. Misremembered finishing second, close for third between Winslow Homer and Stashi's. And they're off in the fantasy. Arienza breaks toward the outside, but also to the lead. Explosive Disco is going to challenge her right away. Joyful Victory, the gray, settles in at the rail in third, and Holy Heavens goes to the back of the pack as they race toward the turn, and Explosive Disco is wanting to carry this one along pretty rapidly as she takes command. Arienza to the middle is 2 lengths back in second. It's another 4 lengths back or so to Joyful Victory, and Holy Heavens is going to come from out of it. The opening quarter, 22-4. They head for the backstretch. Explosive Disco leads it by 1.5 lengths. Arienza second by 2.5. Joyful Victory next. Holy Heavens is at the back of the pack as they straighten that out for the run down the backstretch. The stablemates are bookending the field right now. Explosive Disco's at the front. Arienza followed by Joyful Victory, and then the other part of the entry, Holy Heavens, after a half mile in 46-3. This is a very rapid pace being set here by Explosive Disco. Arienza is still just 1.5 lengths back. Joyful Victory 2 lengths, but she's on the move. Holy Heavens is next as they move to the final turn. Explosive Disco leads it. Arienza second. Joyful Victory's not waiting with Mike Smith, and she's moving to the outside. And now the real running begins. Arienza takes command. Joyful Victory a 1/2 length back in second. Explosive Disco's all done. Holy Heavens is moving up to third. 1:11-2 for 3/4, and here they come into the stretch of the fantasy. And at the rail is Arienza. Joyful Victory to the outside, and these two great fillies say hello for the first time. It is Joyful Victory who takes command. Arienza second. Holy Heavens trying to come on in third with a furlong to go, but Joyful Victory and Mike Smith are just stepping away. This is the makings of a champion. Joyful Victory stepping clear in the fantasy. She's going to win it by 5 lengths. Arienza will hold on for second. Holy Heavens will finish third. 1:44-3 the running time for the mile and a 16.
They're off in the TVG Illinois Derby. Lagoon of Diamonds going out for the lead. Jovan showing early speed. From the outside, the Fetties racing close up. They've got a mile to run in the race. Lagoon of Diamonds has the lead. Jovan tracking in second. The Fetties moves up to be third. Watch Me Go down along the rail fourth. And then on the inside, Smarter Than Ever fifth. El Grayling is 3 wide, 6 sour, and very tight quarters seventh. Vouch for Victory came away eighth. Zobear is ninth. Roman Flame is 10th. In 11th position while racing 4 wide is Future Empire, and the early trailer is Southern Sculptor. They begin their run up the backstretch, a little more than 5.5 furlongs to go. Lagoon of Diamonds leads a neck. Jovan right there tracking second by 3. The Fetties is third. Then towards the inside, Smarter Than Ever fourth. Watch Me Go, clear sailing on the outside fifth, 5 lengths behind the leader. Sour is sixth. El Grayling a bit wide, seventh. Zobear down along the rail, eighth. Vouch for Victory, ninth. Roman Flame is 10th. Future Empire and Southern Sculptor, the trailing pair. 3 furlongs from the wire, and Jovan on the outside now takes the lead. Lagoon of Diamonds second. Here's the Fetties ranging up on the outside third. Watch Me Go is on the move fourth. Sour to the outside fifth. Heads are turned for home in the TVG Illinois Derby. Jovan has the lead. The Fetties right alongside in second. Here's Zobear now charging through along the inside third. Then in between horses, Sour fourth. Watch Me Go now fifth with a 16th to go. Jovan has the lead. Racing in second, the Fetties. Zobear on the outside, but Jovan, Florengeru, the win, the 2011 TVG Illinois Derby at Hawthorne. Looked like Zobear was up for second. The Fetties third. Sour was fourth.
And they're off in the Transylvania Stakes. Adirondack Summer broke well, but now is taken back from between horses. Legendary King and Great Mills come forward side by side to contest the early lead as they move for the first turn. Great Mills from the outside, hard held in the early going, but has a neck in front. Legendary King there toward the inside. They've opened up by 5 lengths back to Powhatan County, who travels third into the first turn. Ronan Dax is in fourth. A little bit of fun will go fifth and settles down toward the inside. A break of 3 more lengths behind that one to Adirondack Summer, who's sixth for the move up the back stretch, and then comes Memon, who travels in the 7th position. Air Support is 8th, and Pluck is 9th for the move up the back stretch, nearly a dozen lengths off the lead. Opening quarter went in 22 3/5 seconds. Great Mills, the leader, by 3.5 lengths. Midpoint of the back stretch, opening half mile in 46 1/5 seconds. Great Mills, the leader. Legendary King is second by 4. And then Powhatan County third by a length. Little bit of fun. Moves up fourth toward the inside, still 7 lengths off the lead. Ronan Dax goes fifth up on the outside. Memon is next in between horses. Adirondack Summer is 8 lengths off the lead, flanked by Air Support. And Pluck absolutely last with a ton of ground to make up and just a quarter mile to do it. And Great Mills, the leader, turning for home in the Transylvania. Great Mills leads it by 3 lengths. Little bit of fun. Tries to reel him in from the second position. Gap of 4 more to Powhatan County in third. Air Support runs late on the grandstand side, but still fourth. Pluck is still far back. Final furlong of the Transylvania. Great Mills chased by Little Bit of Fun. Air Support far outside, still third. Great Mills. Little Bit of Fun. Air Support far outside. Great Mills. Julian Leperoux. Oh, photo finish. It is close to the Transylvania. Either Air Support or Great Mills. Adirondack Summer ran late to be there as well. They're at the post. And they're off in the Central Bank Ashland. Delightful Mary wasting no time getting into stride and comes out for the lead. Lilacs and Lace right there toward her inside. However, Bouquet Booth up close third down toward the inside. Excited comes away running in the 4th position. Wyomia is 5th. Dancing in Her Dreams goes 6th. Grand Style is 7th. Catman Blue is caught wide next to last in the 8th position around the first turn as they head for the back stretch. And Draw It is the early trailer. Back up front, Delightful Mary has given way and is toward the outside now. As they hit the back stretch, Lilacs and Lace will have the advantage against the rail by 3 parts of a length from her, with Excited third toward the far outside and stalking the pace 1.5 lengths off the lead in the center of the track. Then Bouquet Booth, followed by Wyomia, 5th in between horses. Then Catman Blue, who's on the far outside, 5 lengths off the lead. Grand Style is next. Dancing in Her Dreams next to last. And Draw It is the trailer. 24 seconds for the opening quarter, 47 4/5 seconds for the first half mile. Lilacs and Lace against the rail leads at 3 parts of a length. Delightful Mary goes second, the same margin. Excited third on the outside. Bouquet Booth fourth toward the inside. Wyomia 5th in between horses midway on the turn. Catman Blue is toward the outside. Will have to angle wider still. 6 lengths off the lead in the 6th position, and they're at the quarter pole. Lilacs and Lace is the leader. Catman Blue being sent wide off the far turn. Delightful Mary is still second. Catman Blue third. Wyomia looks for room toward the inside. Goes from 4th to 3rd to 2nd off the turn. Bouquet Booth is against the rail. They've all got to catch Lilacs and Lace. Wyomia second. Catman Blue is in third. And then Bouquet Booth is 4th back toward the inside. Lilacs and Lace chased by Wyomia. Lilacs and Lace. Javier Castellano with the lead. Lilacs and Lace 48-1 upset in the Central Bank Ashland.
They're at the post. They're off in the Starshoot Stakes. Nina Fever into the outside, third chance. Nina Fever by a head. Third Chance, second. Caribbean Lady to the extreme outside, third. Torch Cherries up close early in fourth position, and Misinclined. Port Side trails this field, back 5 lengths off the lead. And we have a tug of war on the front end between Nina Fever and Third Chance, 22-2 for the opening quarter mile. Nina Fever by a head. In between horses, Third Chance, Caribbean Ladies just a half a length off the lead out there, 3 wide. Misinclined has a wall of fillies in front of her. Then Torched Cherry and Port Side, and they arrive at the quarter pole. Nina Fever's down on the inside, a brilliant half mile of 44-4. Nina Fever has opened up a length. Dying for racing room is Misinclined, trying to split horses late. Flying outside, Port Side on the far outside, and Nina Fever at the rail. Those two in the final yards. Port Side won it. Port Side won the Star Shoot. Finishing second was Nina Fever, and Misinclined was third.
They're all set. And away they go to a perfect start. Unzip Me bounces out the gate and skates straight off for the lead. Separate Forest from the outside gate. You Are All That I Am is right there. Now here comes Victoria's Secret through on the inside all the way up to second. Lanez in the red cap is dropping in 5 off the leaders. In behind that comes Tander, and last of all, It Tis. They run past a half-mile pole, and Separate Forest opens up a length and a half on them. Victoria's Secret is right there in second. Unzip Me a comfortable third. Then there's a gap of 3 back to You Are All That I Am. Along the inside comes Lanez, who's now giving them 7-length start. That's 2 back to Tander, and It Tis is still the trailer. Coming to the top of the lane, and Separate Forest goes on, but Unzip Me keen to be let loose, and here comes Unzip Me in the green cap now to take on Separate Forest as they turn for home. Behind that, Victory's a Secret. Lanez in the red cap down at the rail, and You Are All That I Am. Homeward bound, and Separate Forest running a big one today. Separate Forest is going on. Unzip Me fully extended, battling to get to her. Separate Forest is going on. Unzip Me chasing on the outside. These two have it to themselves. Separate Forest, Unzip Me, Lanez running on late. Separate Forest, Unzip Me on the inside. Separate Forest hung on ahead. Unzip Me just couldn't get her. Lanez was third. Tander running on fourth. All set for the Arcadia. Field sent on their way. All came out well. Liberian Freighter setting off for the lead with Blue Chagall. Down at the rail, Norski is right there as well. Those 3 quickest early. Run It comes along in the 4th position, followed by Geronimo. Caracotado is taken back second last. A good 7-8 lengths off the leaders, and Leroy's Dynamo is alongside of that. Into the turn they go, and Liberian Freighter got himself an easy lead out here. Just takes him along at a comfortable length and a half. The long shot Norski's tracking from the 2nd spot, and then it's Blue Chagall. In behind that we have Run It in the 4th position, now 4 lengths off that leader. Another 3 back to Geronimo. Leroy Dynamo's on the outside of that. And last of all, Caracotado. They head to the half-mile pole. Liberian Freighter got an easy lead out here. Norski's in the 2nd spot. Then a gap of 3 lengths further back to Blue Chagall in 3rd. They are followed by Run It in 4th. Now 7 off that leader. Then comes Geronimo. Leroy's Dynamo's on the far side, and Caracotado is still last. Caracotado's got 9 to make up. 3/8 to go, and Liberian Freighter's kicking on for home. Liberian Freighter by 2. Blue Chagall now coming to take him on. Blue Chagall with a run. On the outside, Norski's trying to hang tough. Let's see, Caracatado is still last as they turn for home. He's getting a run now, but he's got a lot of running to do. Homeward bound, and Liberian Freighter's kicking on gamely. Liberian Freighter a length. Blue Chagall chasing. Then comes Norski. Behind that, Geronimo and Caracatado. But it's all Liberian Freighter. He's getting weary late. Here comes Blue Chagall. Norski with a late run. Liberian Freighter will get there. Liberian Freighter, Blue Chagall, Geronimo, Norski and Caracatado in a photo for 4th. For the Providencia sent on their way. They all came out smoothly. Wave of applause, very fast into stride, joined by Wall Streeter on the extreme outside. True Way of Grace is right there too. On the inside we have So Bell along the inside is With Great Pleasure. Then we drop back to Whisper Louise, who's pulling pretty hard. Along the inside, Bonita Star. Cambina is taken back second last in a strung out field, and Hard to Resist as last. Into the turn they go, and Wave of Applause decided on kicking away from them early, and Wave of Applause bounding away. Wave of Applause has opened up to lead it by 4 lengths. Wall Street is in second, then a big gap of 5 lengths back to With Great Pleasure in third. Been followed by So Bell in the 4th position. On the far side, True Way of Grace. In behind that comes Bonita Star. Whisper Louise and Cambina is back second last. Cambina's got to be a good 14 off that leader, and another big gap of 6 back to Hard to Resist. So they strung out over a lot of ground as they have a half mile to go. No turning back for Wave of Applause, committed to kick on, and Wave of Applause clear by almost 5. Wall Streeter now makes that 4. Then we drop back to Bonita Star. So Bell is in behind them. Bonita Star starting to lose ground. With Great Pleasure is down at the rail. In behind that, Whisper Louise. They take closer order. True Way of Grace. Cambina in the white colours. Now Cambina's going to come running 7 off the lead. At the top of the lane, Wave of Applause now only by 2, but does kick on gamely. Wave of Applause. Cambina's getting away through on the inside. Down the centre, So Bell. Cambina's finishing well. On the outside, Whisper Louise. Cambina one from the rail, exploding through. And Cambina on the outside. Whisper Louise ran a big one. But Cambina confidently handled by Garrett Gomez. Cambina wins stylishly. It'll be Whisper Louise second, and So Bell finish third. Bench points in, gate closed, all set. Feel for the Santa Anita Derby, sent on their way to a perfect start. In the centre we have Comer to the top, setting off for the early lead. Offrey Wild Boys goes through down at the rail. They have been followed by Indian Winters. Silver Medallion is right there too. Midnight Interlude going to be caught. Oh, taking up sharply here was Indian Winter. Indian Winter took up sharply right behind the leaders. Mr. Commons is in there as well. Anthony's Cross taken back towards the rear. In behind that comes Quail Hill, and at the back we have Bench Points. A tightly bunched Derby field heads to the 3/4 pole. Comet to the top in front, just at a sensible pace. Awfully Wild Boys right there at the rails. Silver Medallion's taken a good hold, keen to go on in third. Midnight Interlude has to go wide, but is right there fourth. Then we come back to Indian Winter in the white colours, 2.5 off the leaders. Mr. Commons pretty keen to go on too as they try to slow them down to the half-mile pole. Bench Points in the blue cap is only 4 lengths off the leaders. Anthony's Cross on the outside of him, and the long shot Quail Hill is last, 8 off the leader. They've run past a half mile in the Santa Anita Derby, and Comet to the top kicks on again, leads it by a length to Silver Medallion. Indian Winter down at the rail, Midnight Interlude on the far side. Mr. Commons between horses, 4 off them. Then Bench Points, Anthony's Cross. Awfully Wild Boys has dropped out of it, and then Quail Hill. A quarter of a mile to go now in the Santa Anita Derby, and Comet to the top is still the leader. Comet to the top, holding on to this leader length. Silver Medallion, Mr. Commons. Midnight Interlude on the outside is coming home gamely. Here comes Midnight Interlude now. Midnight Interlude, all hands on deck for Comet to the top, trying to hold on. Midnight Interlude, Mr. Commons on the inside. Comet to the top is all hot. Midnight Interlude, Midnight Interlude, got him a nose. Midnight Interlude has won the Santa Anita Derby to a very game. Comet to the top, then Mr. Commons and Silver Medallion. All set for the La Puente. Fields sent on their way. They all came out smoothly. Then Jake Sham shifted in shortly after the start. The Flying Whizzer is quickest into stride and takes the early lead. On the outside we have Major Art, Surrey Star in the red cap at the rail. Now Jake Sam wants the lead, and Jake Sam goes through to take over. Then we come back to King Cola second last, and Inscrutables dropped onto the rail at the back, 8 off the lead. Past the stands first time round, and Jake Sam gets himself a very easy lead here. Ears Prick just takes them along comfortably by a length. The Flying Whizzer is tracking in second. Down at the rails, Surrey Star. Major Art is content to sit fourth, 4 lengths off that leader. King Cola is second last, and at the back, Inscrutable. 7 lengths would cover them all. They move on to the back stretch, and still Jake Sam got to be very happy with the lead he's got out here. Still got those ears pricked forward, just lopes them along a length and a half. The Flying Whizzer's tracking in second. Surrey Star, red cap down at the rail. On the far side we have Inscrutable, now only 3 off that leader. King Cola second last, and still the trailer Inscrutable. 6 lengths would cover the lot. They have a half mile to go. There's been no change in this order. Still Jake Sam. Ryder just took a look back there. He leads it 3 parts of a length. The Flying Whizzer now getting a little closer. Behind that, Major Art, Surrey Star down at the rail. King Cola 6 off the leaders. Inscrutable starting to wind up from last. They are coming to the top of the lane, and Jake Sam still goes on with it, leads it a half a length. The Flying Whizzer comes to take him on. Jake Sam, the Flying Whizzer, stride for stride now. Surrey Star down at the rail, and Major Art grandstand side. Inscrutable behind that. King Cola was eased. They come for home, and Surrey Star bursts through on the inside. Surrey Star, Major Art in the centre. These two come to fight it out. Surrey Star at the rail, Major Art chasing. Surrey Star going to get there. Surrey Star, 1.5 a length under Joe Talamo. Surrey Star to Major Art, Jake Sam, and Inscrutable was 4th.
They're in the gate. And they're off. Mysterious Charm stumbles coming out of the gate, but nonetheless she's going after that lead. And here's Holiday Mood. Holiday Mood and Mysterious Charms, and they'll go head-to-head for the lead, but they're in no particular hurry. Ava Kay just outside them runs along in 3rd. Hot Summer 4th toward the inside. Her Smile is now 5th. Royal Sighting is 6th, and Vixen's Roar trails the field. So it's Holiday Mood, the leader, with Mysterious Charms right alongside. 23 flat was the opening quarter mile. Ava Clay perched outside while running along in 3rd. Down toward the inside, Hot Summer is now 4th. Her Smile is 5th now, and she's dropped off about 3.5 lengths from the lead. Royal Siding is ready to roll, but is well held there by Edgar Prado. Second to last, and Vixen's Roar trails the field, and Holiday Mood takes him past the half-mile pole, 3/4 of a length ahead of Mysterious Charms running second. Ava K now is on the march. Ava K is now third on the outside with 3 furlongs remaining here. They ran a half in 46 seconds flat, moving toward the top of the stretch. Holiday Mood down inside. On the outside, Ava K. Mysterious Charms in between those two. And then it's Her Smile. Then in behind them, it's Hot Summer. And they're off the turn. They're into the stretch. Ava K. Room at the rail for Hot Summer. Down the out smile comes Her Smile. Her Smile on the far outside. Ava K. battling on. And through on the rail comes Hot Summer into the final 16th. Hot Summer, Her Smile. Ava K. Holiday Mood down to the line. Hot Summer will do it. Hot Summer, the winner here by 2. Her Smile second. Ava K third. Holiday Mood fourth. 135 and 2. And they're off. Vengeful Wildcat coming out for that early lead, and so too Smoke It Right. So those two, and Smoke It Right goes on with it. Vengeful Wildcat on the outside. Here's Justin Phillip coming up on the rail from third. Royal Courier fourth and on the far outside. And then it's JJ's Lucky Train in traffic and running in fifth. Buffum sixth, in tight down inside. And the early trailer will be Harlan's Hello. Up the backstretch, Smoke It Right through the opening quarter in 22 3/5 seconds. Vengeful Wildcat right there pressing on the outside. Justin Phillip in a crowd down toward the rail runs in third. In the clear, Royal Courier is on the march now. There goes Royal Courier on the move on the outside, followed by JJ's Lucky Train. Then Buffum, and Harlan's Hello is cut loose. 3 furlongs from the wire. 46 flat was the opening half mile, and Vengeful Wildcat has emerged with the lead as they approach the top of the stretch. Smoke It Right is giving way down toward the inside. Here's Royal Courier and Vengeful Wildcat. Justin Phillip is now third. Buffum is trying to come on through in between horses. On the outside, JJ's Lucky Train. 1 furlong to go. Vengeful Wildcat is the leader. JJ's Lucky Train runs at him with 100 yards to go. Can Vengeful Wildcat hold on? JJ's Lucky Train surges to win in the final stride of the Bayshore. Defeating Vengeful Wildcat narrowly right at the wire, and Justin Phillip was third. Settle down, ready for the start. And they're off. Way out there, it's Fastest Cactus, and there goes Sunrise Smarty. Sunrise Smarty is off for the lead morning line in between horses. A Priority has come out running third. Fastest Cactus on the far outside is fourth. You Want a Twist comes on through in between horses. Then down inside, it's Kensai. There's a break of 3 back to More Than a Reason, and Leish, who missed the break, is the trailer. Up the backstretch, chasing Sunrise Smarty, and he rattles off a 22-2 opening quarter mile. In behind, it's Morning Line on the outside. A Priority in between horses. You Want a Twist is fourth at the rail. Kensei Fest now being asked for a run, but still 5 lengths behind. Fastest Cactus starting to struggle, about to be passed by More Than a Reason. Leish is dropped better than a dozen lengths from the lead. A scorching half mile, 44 2/5 seconds. Sunrise Smarty, a tenuous lead as they turn for home. A Priority comes right at him from the outside. Morning Line is now third. You Want a Twist fourth toward the inside. Kensei Fastest Cactus into the final furlong now. coming away with the lead. It's A Priority. A Priority. Here's Morning Line. A Priority and Morning Line. Morning Line's now in front. A Priority gives way in the shadow of the wire to Morning Line, the winner of the Carter Handicap. A Priority is second. You Want to Twist was third. Kensei was fourth. And they're off in the Wood Memorial. Uncle Mo got off to a good start, and he's right up there early on. Isn't he perfect there on the far outside? Duke is in between those two, and Starship Caesar down toward the inside. So Uncle Mo is flanked by Starship Cruiser to his inside, and to his outside, it's Duca. Arthur's Tale comes away fourth toward the inside. Isn't he perfect? Runs along in fifth early on. Toby's Corner is sixth. About 6 lengths from the lead down toward the inside. Then it's Preaching to the Double, and the two at the back of the pack, SS Posse and Norman Osbornson. So Uncle Mo's in front. Uncle Mo leads through a 23 and 2, opening quarter mile. Duca there to prompt the pace on the outside. And then it's Starship Caesar in behind the lead and running along in third. Followed on the outside by Isn't He Perfect fourth. So Uncle Mo continues to lead the way. They're really in no particular hurry. Duca's alongside, offering mild pressure through a half in 47 and 4/5 seconds. They're a half mile from home. Uncle Mo still doing it well, holding on to a narrow advantage. Duca right there 3 wide. Isn't He Perfect? Is there 3 wide now, and in between horses it's Duca. Down toward the inside, Starship Caesar, and then Preaching to the Devil, and then Norman Osbornson, and then Arthur's Tale. A tight pack as they come to the top of the stretch, and it's the moment of truth for Uncle Mo as they turn for home. Isn't He Perfect right alongside him? And now Johnny Velasquez says go with Uncle Mo. He's got the lead by a length and a half. Here comes Arthur's Tale coming on the far outside. Can Uncle Mo do it? On the outside, it's Arthur's Tale. Arthur's Tale has gone past the 2-year-old champion. Late run down toward the inside. Toby's Corner. Toby's Corner. Toby's Corner wins. Arthur's Tale was second. And in the most shocking defeat in the Wood Memorial since Secretariat himself,